What if G2 beat Sen, but Sen advanced further? Sen will fly home business class because they will have gone farther than G2. Kind of like the way we went farther than G2 in Champs. Kind of like the way we went farther than G2 in Madrid. Kind of like the way we went farther than G2 in kickoff last year. Once G2 goes farther than us, their fans go crazy. Chat does realize G2 came in, what, 7th at Champs? Is that what it was? They were out before you arrived, Tarik.
That's crazy out of them.
I think they went 0-2, right? Once you got to like out of the groups, didn't they go 0-2? Just saying. It's hard to be harsh on 100 Thieves because they stopped trying. But G2, that's a real rivalry because they're trying.
You gotta respect the rage bait. He's not even rage baiting on purpose. He's just rage baiting at nature. This is the funnier part. Oh, the rage bait is solid. The rage bait.
Wait, Tarik, I missed the last thing you said.
No, I was.
Or you weren't talking to us.
No, I was saying. No, I was just saying that you're just cracking me up.
You were laughing at me trolling 100 Thieves.
Yeah. Oh, wait, we don't know when Cubert play again?
We don't know. That's what I was saying. That's what I was asking you all to figure out.
I guess we just don't know. But we do know Sentinels play in 2 days from now. They play basically like you said on Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. Thursday morning.
Yeah, Thursday morning.
At this point, I'm going to say it's Thursday morning.
So, like, Rob, what's the play for me? I should go to sleep at like 6 p.m. and wake up at 1 a.m., right? Something like that?
Yeah. Yes.
That's the move.
I think there's no choice.
I think I 24-hour one day until 6 p.m. and then go to sleep. And then I think that's what I do, right, chat? I gotta do a 24-hour on stream, off stream, who knows?
Somebody's still going back to 2-year-old financial data versus skins plus Red Bull plus Razer mouse. Oh, somebody was saying I was writing checks. Somebody said I was writing checks and Sentinels can't cash. That was before the Sen Classic money rolled in and the Red Bull and the Razer mouse. By the way, that Viper V3 Pro, anyone who doesn't own it probably is really not trying.
Oh, wait. Rob, this is a question. Why would NRG not release Verno and Bunker instead of moving them to inactive? Were they just released as free agents?
No, I think because the way it was phrased, my sense is they gave him some form of guarantee when they signed him, right? So like when you sign a player, right, there is a window usually that says we have to give you 60 days notice, or some just say the first year is guaranteed. So it might be they guaranteed them their first year or 6 months, so something like that.
Right, so they have to pay the guarantee, but can they hold on to them?
Well, I'm saying they're required to pay their salaries, so they probably don't want to write them that big a check if they were guaranteed some. The way it was written, it sounded like they were guaranteed a specific amount of time, right? Because nothing would be worse than you get signed. Here's the worst case scenario: right? You get signed by NRG in the offseason when you have other people looking to sign you, right? And then NRG cuts you exactly at the moment where there's no available job, right? So my sense is they were guaranteed a year. Feels like what happened. And that's why NRG is saying, I don't want to just pay them 6 months salary and let them go work somewhere else versus we're just going to keep paying them. And then if they find another job, let them go. That feels like what they're doing.
Might as well, yeah.
Because at some point, somebody might show up. It's not contract jail because nobody's offering them a job yet. I mean, and like I said, the NRG will owe them enough money. It won't be contract jail. NRG will be happy for someone else to take them off their...
Best case scenario.
Yeah, for NRG, that's the best case scenario. Somebody offers them a job. So this is the opposite of jail. Because jail means the org has the leverage. In this case, the org's paying their salaries, so...
Anything else going on here, chat? Not really.
But yeah, that's rough. Like in terms of timing, that's as tough as it gets.
Wait, so the boys are in Bangkok now. I guess they're
they're getting ready. They flew out Friday.
Yeah, they've been there for a couple days. We haven't got any like behind the scenes stuff yet. I don't know if like we have media people with them, right? I'm sure they'll be shooting some
photos.
Content.
They did the Riot Media Day. That's what they haven't done anything else yet. There's nothing else we posted. Like when the players get there, we usually let them just chill.
Get acclimated, yeah.
Try and get through jet lag, get some scrims in before we do any content.
This was a good one.
So usually we don't do anything until a day or two before the match. Which that's tomorrow.
Yeah, literally.
A day or two before the match. I'm waiting for chat to suddenly show up and say they drew the Swiss and we know when Q-Bert's playing again.
I don't think we're gonna find out. I wonder if the players know.
Well, let's go back to the Ace.
There's no matches upcoming on Ace.
Right, let me ask my. Let me.
Rankers 4-0 is crazy. They haven't lost a match in fucking ever since the existence of their team. I'm telling you guys, when they lose a match, this team's dead. They've only won.
I'm asking my person who interacts with Ace. Are you looking at the rankers schedule there? Yeah, look at that. They've never lost a match.
Kind of gnarly.
Somebody said Dapper said they'd tell us in an hour. So I just asked my person who is the person who they communicate with. So we'll see. So, yeah. So, Tarik, did you do your pick'ems?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I should do my pick'ems right now.
That's probably not Bangkok. The worst thing. Probably not the worst time to do it.
Hey, you should help me. You should help me do my pick'ems because I usually get cooked.
All right, I'll help you do your pick'ems, but mine will be pretty obvious.
Choose the 4 teams from the group that will advance to the next. Okay, I'm gonna guess your pick'ems for the 4 here.
Okay.
Obviously Sentinels, and then I think your other 3 are, Vitality, EDG, and Trace. Is that right?
That's absolutely what I was going to say, but it actually doesn't match that way, right? Because even if G2 beats Trace or Trace beats G2, right, they still have to go play a bunch of other people to get back to it.
Yeah.
So I was actually going to predict DRX
over Trace.
Yeah. That was going to be my pick. One of each region. Vitality, DRX, Sen, EDG. That was going to be my pick.
I kind of like that. I kind of like that change. I think I'm gonna rock with this. This is easy. This is easy go. Although I can see Trace making it, and that's the next team I would say. I would say, yeah, and then obviously, I guess we are kind of putting G2 on the back burner here for this, but I like the idea of 1 team from each region. Lock it in. Locked in. Wait, what is this? Swiss round stage 1? Oh, is this for each individual match here?
Now you got to do the first round of matches. They ask you to do the final G2 4 Trace. And the specific matches. Yeah, pick the real America's team, Sentinels. G2 is fake NA. They're based in Berlin.
Is Trace beating G2 realistically?
Maybe. G2 is going to be jet lag. Trace has had time off to prepare. We took G2 to 5, so they've seen all their map pool. I like it.
You think I wrote a Trace here?
Didn't Trace win their first match in Champs also? Who did Trace beat in Champs match 1? Come on, chat.
Rob's showing your pick'ems. I lose my pick'ems on my
I took him to advance. I didn't say they were going to. I didn't yet say he was going to win the match. Who did Trace beat in Worlds? Leviathan.
I'm tired of the G2 slander. I would go EDG, Vitality, Sen. I guess this first one's the harder one.
That's the one.
I think this is the one. Is this taking me home, Rob?
By the way, Bren took Trace.
Rob's good on predictions.
They all
chat.
took G2, and then after they talked it through, Bren went all in for Trace.
So really?
I'm back in Bren's call.
Fuck it. Don't tell G2.
I was always a generational G2 hater. What are you talking about?
He's like, I have not switched up on you guys.
Yeah, I'm saying, where were people in the infamous Berlin 21?
The blind is crazy.
When former CEO of G2, Carlos, rented a plane with F Sentinels dragged behind it.
Some fun times though.
So yeah, like we didn't start the G2 feud. G2 started it, and then they pretended to be NA. They came to NA. They're Europe. I don't understand what they're doing here.
G2's got more CEOs than trophies in Valorant.
And then they bought a team. Like, this isn't G2. This is the Guard. So I don't even know what's happening. G2 couldn't actually win anything, so they bought the Guard. That's what happened. How many trophies does G2 have? Can somebody show me when G2 won a trophy before they were the Guard? So it's basically the Guard won a trophy, which makes sense. As I said on my tweet, ultimately, I gave it up for the Guard players. I mean, it is pretty crazy, right? Those guys stayed together for 4 years. They went to Reykjavik in 2022. Like first split 2022, the Guard went to Reykjavik. Then they didn't get into franchising, stayed together, like a couple of those guys could have gone tier 1, but they stay together, won Ascension, and then they kind of got screwed by their org. And then G2 like said, "Oh, hey, we'll step in here. We can't win, so let's buy the guard." Like G2 couldn't put a team together on their own, so they picked up the guard. I get it. So G2 is not living rent free. They pay a high rent to be in my head. G2 is an EU org pretending to be NA. Exactly, Rom. I mean, come on.
Dude, I hope to God G2 don't win anything. At this point, we're gonna get fucking reamed.
I kept waiting. Oh yeah. So yeah, my guy says at some point Ace will tweet out the matchups for the next round, but it probably won't be for another half hour to an hour.
Okay. What are we waiting for? I don't know. I'm just stalling.
All right. Well, enter your Send Classic clips, and we'll see. Who knows? By the way, we could be playing again this week, which would be crazy because given the way it happened last week, there's a chance Kubert plays again this week. So we'll see what happens. Kubert now in the 3-1. Oh, go back to VLR.
What was that,
Eric?
Yeah.
Go back to VLR for Kubert. Go to the standings of challengers because we actually will know who the teams are we could play.
3-1 is YFP and M80 and TSM.
Oh, I would love an M80 match. I would like to play M80.
TSM. You think M80 would be more hype?
Yes.
I think
M80 would be more
M80. Hype. Yeah, what do you think? M80 or TSM more hype? M80.
He's looking at VLR. TSM, M80, M80, TSM. We got a split decision from chat.
M80 lost to TSM.
Don't forget, Drew used to be our head coach, and Psycho used to be our head coach. I mean, our assistant. Drew used to be our assistant. Psycho used to be our head coach. They're both part of M80.
Oh, okay. So there's that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's spicy.
And,
okay, that's spicy.
And Nismo was on M80.
Yeah, that's too true. True.
I think, and T-Dog came from TSM, but I do think the Psycho, Drew, Nismo connection is more exciting. So.
All right.
Well.
Any final words from you, Rob? Or I guess we'll be seeing you for the Sen match or the Kubert match. I guess let's see.
Yeah, I will not be on your stream for the Sen match.
Okay.
You'll
have to go to the office. We got to get your stream set up at home for you one day.
Yeah.
One day.
Step by step.
Yep.
All right, chat. We'll see. By the way, next stop is actually team. By the way, same thing, isn't it? Thursday night is USA Canada match 2.
On Thursday night as well.
Chad, isn't that when it is? It's going to be a big day.
Oh God.
All right, I'm out.
All right, Rob. I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Chat. That's that. Kubert have come out on top yet once again.